Hi, in this video we'll try and understand the very finer nuances of cracking an interview. So let's say you have been shortlisted for a job and you have to appear for the interview. So how do you prepare for it? Right. So the very first step to this is understanding or knowing about the very company itself that has shortlisted you for the interview. And how do you do it? By going on its website, going on the news items related to the company, if it is a listed company, going on the financial portals, which is all the numbers. So basically try and understand the entire business the company is in and what is the medium and long-term plan of the company. So that's the first step. The second step is understanding the job itself that's on offer. So read through the job description, try and talk to a few people in that role, if in the same company, if it is possible. Otherwise, try and talk to a few people who have been incumbents in similar role in other companies elsewhere. This will help you get a very, very good understanding of if you yourself are suited for that role or not, right? So if you think you have necessary skills for the job that is on offer, go ahead and take it. The third and very, very important step, which many candidates lose sight of, that is understanding and knowing about something called the values or the guiding principles of the company. What are values or guiding principles? Every company has certain values or guiding principles which they work or swear by actually. In fact, some of the companies base their entire interviews on these values. So be very, very sure of not breaching these values or principles in your answers to the questions or the entire discussion that happens. Right. So once you know about the entire, you have the entire knowledge of the company, how do you prepare for the content of the interview? Right. So if you are somebody with work experience, you need to brush up all your understanding and skills of the entire work that you have done. You need to be very, very confident of all the decisions that you have taken in your entire working career. What were the guiding principles, how you dealt with certain very, very difficult situations or certain customers, certain internal stakeholder. You need to be very, very confident of that. You need to be very confident of operational numbers wherever involved, financial impacts wherever involved, and of course, the very content or the theories of the work that you are in. Let's say you are a fresher and do not have a work experience, so what do you do about it? You need to brush up the theoretical knowledge of what you think is or will be relevant in the job, right? So again, become very confident of the entire theoretical concepts that may be used in the job. So that's preparation for the content part of the interview. Now it's the D-Day, it's only the D-Day, which is the interview day, and be suitably dressed for the D-Day, by which I mean that every company has a certain culture, so try and know about that. Many companies, there would be nobody who wears a tie. In some companies, they would appreciate if you wear a blazer to work. So be suitably dressed for the company. Carry all your documents, your CV, and be there on time. I cannot emphasize enough how much it means to be there on time for an interview. Otherwise, carry a smile, go there, and crack the interview. Thank you. In the next video, we'll try and answer one of the most important questions in an interview, which many people do struggle answering, which is describe yourself or tell us something about yourself. So we'll try and answer that. Thank you again.